Hi everybody, Frangin Gamer here. We're in CK3. It's our Danelaw playthrough, and yes, we are still as Sigfrid. As I mentioned in the last episode, his health is now poor, so we don't know how long he's got left. He doesn't look too bad. Looks quite a healthy 64-year-old chap. We've got an heir. And she's doing fine, other than, yes, something bad happened to her face. But yes, that can be found in previous episode when some plague absolutely ravaged the entire family. So yeah, that wasn't great. But things have settled down a little bit. Do we have enough? I was going to have a look, see if we had enough gold to create the Kingdom of Wales. We don't at the moment. Okay, let's close that down. The map. My spies have informed me about a hunter causing a ruckus at the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deal he struck with a fancy lord in pearls and silk. Apparently he drew a map of the local forest for an unknown nobleman. The spies think the Lord must be scheming against me or one of my subjects. So thank you for bringing this to my attention, and I will get more vigilant. Or this idiot belongs in my dungeon, but I'm compassionate, so I don't think that's the one, even though I think that's probably the one we should do. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Well, this may speed up his demise. We don't need to determine a new personal deity. I'm happy with the one we've got. The Bailey has been constructed in Derby. Excellent. We're not going to build anything yet because let's the Kingdom of Wales. I was thinking about the partition succession law. We'll have a look at that in a second. Let's hit pause. Greetings, my perceptive liege. I have arrived to pay homage to you. He brings rich gifts worthy of your majesty. And a token. Jarlgrimr, you are always my favourite. There's 50. I wait patiently on the throne for the arrival of Jarlgrimr, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gift of coins and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the kingdom of the Danelaw. At last I bid the Jarl arise, confirm my satisfaction, and Grimr's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Good lad, Grimr. Has that given me enough? For the Kingdom of Wales, it hasn't. We're not far off though. So, what are our succession laws? Confederate partition. At the moment, so they're going to be split between my daughters. The kingdom's got its own succession law and everybody's voting for Princess Sigfrid. I'll have a check just in case. I wonder what the Kingdom of Wales' succession is like. Well, even if it's not an election, it should go, I think, to Sigfrid. Let's just have a quick look at the election. She is still number one. Yes. That's all okay. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna create it. We'll create it. Oh gosh, a mental break. Dark thoughts, guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? Donating to charity will make up for my sins. Oh, lose a lot of money. maybe a couple of drinks will help. The gregarious person probably would go out and have a drink or two, maybe. I must be strong and resist his impulses. We will go down the drunkard route. At 64, 65 years old, he's got a bit of a rosy glow to him now. We could start a legend, which is another thing that I haven't actually done. Gothic Kings, a defender of the holy Asartru site, or the Sons of Lothbrok. Each is 300 and would cost 2.13 a month to promote. Not for now. 300, so does that mean Wales can be created? It can. We will gain lots of legitimacy and prestige, which almost takes us above the, or closer to the, yeah, just 1,000 exalted amongst men. Okay, so yes, this is just, I believe, male preference Confederate partition. So if we look at succession now, yeah, that's as I'd hoped. I think I wasn't 100% sure, but so the Earldom of Mercia will be lost, and Princess Skuld will be have the Kingdom of Wales and the Kingdom of the Danelaw. Excellent. All good. What's happening with our army? 2-4, creeping up, but not particularly going very far. Not too sure how you pronounce that, but a religious reformation. The Wacky. I'm sorry, that's probably very disrespectful, but yes. A prominent figure has gathered every Wadad in the land together to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine for the pagan faith. These Waki Wadads are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believers, and many ancient superstitions and mythical stories have been canonized in the official doctrine. It is an Oromo Somali faith. But yes, doesn't matter what these heathen believe. We know that the All-Father is and his brethren are the one true gods. So we've got a nice 10 gold per month income, which is great. A scheme at court, so maybe this was what the fella drawing the map was up to, but my spy master's come to me with grave news. We do not know yet who, but someone is plotted to kill my champion Shamunder. We must stop the villain behind this. Diplomatic, the accomplished forger, so we could fabricate claims and buy an artifact claim. Yeah, it doesn't particularly do much for us. Yeah, 10 gold a month, so get this up and then maybe do a little bit more building in our domain. Let's speed things up a little bit because it is a quiet period. Another plague is happening. Let's have a look at this one. Where is it? Mostly in England. Ethelwulf's coughs. It's fairly minor, although 2 people have died already. Ghost is now the troublemaker. My vassal Countess Elenion approaches me, rage in her eyes and dog in her hand, dragged along by the scruff of its neck. Hey, you leave Ghost alone. I found this beast amongst my things. What wasn't chewed to bits was covered in excrement. Oh, ghost. Yeah, I guess the diplomat in me wants to keep things smooth. I don't really want to spend 70 gold. Or did he have a poorly tummy or something? So my culture has discovered the fascination ledger. A new fascination can be, and we are looking at public works, but let's just have a look. So ledger, what did ledger give us? An additional building slot. Excellent, that's probably quite good. Casus Belli 102 years, public works 21 years, and city planning 304. Yes, so public works is probably the better one. We shall leave that as it stands. I'm assuming, yeah, there's, what was that? So I don't think it's not a new building slot for everywhere, is it? I'm not too sure what the criteria was there. We could join a hunt. However, I am ailing. It's not something that I don't think he should be doing. Okay, to the Serene King Sigfrid of the Danelaw, I call on you to honour our alliance to join me in the third Eastland conquest of the chiefdom of Suderland. This is King Ivar, which is my daughter, and therefore my heirs, betrothed, I believe. Is that right? King Ivar of King Ivar Strigason? Sigtrygson. Yes, it is. So I think we should do everything we can to help young Ivar. He's got 3,000 soldiers and he is going to war with Iceland, who has 1,500 and an ally with 500. So with our help, he should be fine. Where is the war likely? Oh, he already has a foothold in Denmark, which is excellent. Where's our recruitment point? Let's move you to the coast. We will raise all our... Well, that was quick. I forgot we were on such a fast game speed. Okay, yes, we will take it down by 1, just as I... Let's head up to Eastland itself. Because hopefully Denmark, whoa, okie dokes, will all come to my daughter, who is now the Queen. Oh, he drank himself to death. Okay, King Sigfrid of the Danelaws passed on at 66 years of age. Well, at 61 he was feeling fine. At 64 he was ailing. Then he had a bit of a wobble and decided to become a drunkard, and that escalated quite quickly as he drank himself to death. A man to always put the good of his family above all else, he spent his life trying to ensure a glorious future for all his descendants. Queen Skuld ascends to the throne. Some fear that the ascension of a woman to the throne might be a symptom of uncertain times to come. So we stay at war by the looks of it. I think we are paused. Let's just take this all the way down just in case we are not. We will continue as Queen Skuld. Yes, so it did restart. So the dynasty has changed. That's gone to King Ivar. Okay, so our poor disfigured daughter. Yeah, that's a health trait minus, but at the moment she's 26 and her health is good. How old is King Ivor? He's 9. He's got a way to go before we can get married. Who is his current heir? One of his vassals. He needs to stay alive as long as he can. Well, as long as to get married anyway, and potentially have a child. So, Queen Skuld, Elosdotter of the Danelaw. This is me, allegedly. So, we are shy. Okay. Deceitful. And impatient. An intricate web weaver. We have good intrigue skills. A herbalist. That's good. Disease resistance. Well, perhaps she's got some immunity after suffering from whatever illness it was that took her. She is reclusive, but strong. Another health boost. Disfigured and scarred. The scarred trait path. What happens when we get to 1? More prestige, but attraction opinion and child opinion goes down. Oh, the health penalty decreases slightly. How do you get the trait then? Is that just over time? Interesting. Who knows? Okay, so we can create a lifestyle, and obviously I think Skuld's going to lean into the intrigue focus here. She's already going down the torturer route. Wow, okay. What does this give us? Dark insights. We get 50% chance to get prowess or intrigue. Dread gain is up 30%. She thrives in chaos. So each stress level we get more martial, intrigue and prowess again. Divine retribution. You don't lose piety or clergy opinion from torturing or executing. More dread gain. Dread gain per tyranny. Vassals give us more money if they are intimidated. I mean, I feel like her father Sigfrid probably ruled through kindness. This feels like it might be a little bit different. Imprison chance goes up. Forever infamous. Locks the murderer feast. We could have a feast and try to murder somebody. We gain the trait torturer, which more prowess, more dread gain. Okay, well, yeah, I think we head down that torture, and we'll go down the intimidation route then. Threats both overt and subtle. Guide the path to true power. Select that. We shall. So, oh gosh, a successor. Excuse me. Well, let's look at the council positions first. Okay. Spy master. Doesn't like me very much, and they expect a position. Jarl Svanhilda. Just a vassal, doesn't look related. Yep, okay, that seems to have improved her opinion a little. We will sway. I think it's important our spy master likes us. A steward. Okay, he looks quite... My uncle looks quite suitable for the marshal position. So that is what he shall be. Your Grimor is a good diplomat. And we just need a decent steward. So I do put one in who's not fantastic, but even... Yeah, it's the best one, kind of, anyway. Okay, no spouse at the moment. Let's have a look then at the candidates. Not good. Who is my cousin? Wow. Kolbein Gudfridsson. Milvi. is our player heir at the moment. Not my sister, interestingly enough. What's the succession on this? Yeah, at the moment, Ausla would take Wales. He'd get all the earldoms and baronies, counties, and then the Kingdom of Danelaw's the election. So yeah, I think it's going to be... So I could go for my sister. What would that do? Yes, she'd now get everything. That's better. More familial. Yes, I like that. You would have thought she liked me a little bit more, considering I've just made her heir. But yes, there we go. We should be able to pick a deity. We do not have the piety to do so. We are minus 15, creeping up by 0.2. Okay. But that is ticked, so we will get the notification of that. We could challenge Earl Godfrey to a trial by combat. Another vassal. Oh, that's my sister. She expects a council position. Not good enough, I'm afraid, sister. I'm guessing that, yeah, we only have the alliance with Denmark, which is quite a good one. We could get one with our sister inside our realm, which could help against factions, but our brother-in-law won't accept, I'm guessing, being at war. Yeah, it doesn't help, but that wouldn't bring it all the way back when the war ended. Also won't accept, so probably look like many of these are going to accept straight away anyway. Why would we want to... Oh, botch my treatment. I think that... let's shut that one down. So this is the physician that botched the treatment. Oh, it won't succeed. Well, I think it's something that she's going to leave the court by the looks of it. It's something that I think Skuld would try to do. So yeah, let's give it a go. It's not going to happen, but she doesn't know it's not going to happen. Oh, and I guess that was who we could have. Yeah, that was who we could have had the challenge to a duel, I imagine. Okay, let's unpause. Renegade. She managed to avoid capture and fled to the countryside. The traitor. Shadow of Fame, Twilight. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father, illustrious King Sigfrid, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems there is nobody who has not heard his name. I wonder, will I always stay in the shadow of my father, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as him? How high will I be able to climb? One day I will be like you, Sigfrid. Prestige gain up, stress gain up. I am glad to have such a famous father. Prestige gain down, stress gain down. It's kind of how ambitious. She's quite shy, isn't she? Yeah, Shadow of Fame Dusk, Shadow of Fame Twilight. She's more of an operator in the dusk and the shadows, I would say. Oh, we've got lost a councillor already. That was my marshal. So yeah, a cousin and vassal. Your Colbein. Nobody likes me very much, which tends to happen, I guess, after a succession. Why are they down already? I wonder. There hasn't been any... Oh gosh, what happened? So we've lost, have we? We lost. What happened there? How quickly did they end up there? Soon take my eye off the ball. Let's take this speed back down again. Oh, recent death of my uncle, Prince Sigfrid, has left his loved ones grieving the loss of a great man. As one of those closest to the deceased, I could take up the mantle of hosting a suitable funeral. It is a tradition amongst the good Asturians that we bury our noblest with a boat, the better to carry them to Valhalla, and surely Godfrey deserves this high distinction. A grand stone ship, better to impress Tyr. Okay, so clearly I wasn't watching closely enough. I really didn't think they had time to get all the way up to Iceland before before I took my eye off the ball. Okay, and yeah, the death there really kind of took up a lot of the time. That was not a major issue. It's one that we definitely want to win, and one that I believe we can still win. That won't help my levies getting up to that high point, will it? But where is my husband? The ally army. Is this all he's raised? Oh no, he's ill. What has he got? Typhus. This is a bad one. Oh, he's near death. Oh, we may have to jump and maybe marry this kid. I don't know whether he's betrothed or not. Regent, Guardian, Crushers. Yeah, okay. Oof. Maybe our Denmark hopes will disappear. Well, who knows what's going to happen? Yeah, another what you might say, maybe a bit of a disaster, perhaps. We shall draw this one to a close. As I say, I'm trying to keep these fairly short, but record a number of them in one go. So obviously, any comments I might not pick up until we're a few episodes down. So, but please do drop me a comment, give me a like, a subscribe. That would be fantastic. I'd be really chuffed if you would do that. And we'll draw this one to a close. Well, it all happened, didn't it? Well, a lot happened anyway. I'll see you again soon. In the meantime, look after yourselves and cheers.